Hello, friends. Can you see me? Is this working? I talked about this for a while of how I wanted to finally have a face cam as well as a desk cam. So I finally sat down last night and figured out the rest of the kinks with OBS. So definitely let me know if there's any issues with audio or video or anything like that. But yeah, this is so weird but exciting. But yes, happy Saturday. Perfect timing. I'm just getting started with my jigsaw puzzle. Super cute. I'd love to know what design is on your jigsaw puzzle if you wanna let the chat know. Love the nails. Thank you so much. I just painted them last night specifically for the stream because they were really janky before. Yeah, favorite live stream. Oh, yay, thank you. So as we probably all know, due to my title and my ongoing series, we are doing the May Favorites sketchbook spread. So this is, I'm just trying to make sure I can see my reference photo as well as my screen to make sure that I'm all sorted here. The puzzle is Summer Picnic, illustrated by Anna J. Vaughn. Super cute. I love the details and soft colors. Oh, that's so cute. That feels very appropriate for this time of year. Got that cottagecore vibes, I'm guessing. Hi, Tina. Oh my god, you finally figured out how to show your face on cam. LOL. Yes, hooray. Thank you, thank you. It is a feat, because I'm always so scared to learn technology. It's so intimidating, but yes, we finally figured it out. So I have the sketch mostly finished here. I'm just like going over our boy's face for another pass just to darken it a little bit. Hi, yay, face cam. Yes, hello. Didn't you accidentally put April instead of May? I did. I think it was on Instagram that you posted. Yes, yeah, so at the top I had written April. I'd like done the font and everything and I was like, wow, it looks so nice. And then when I realized, thankfully I, didn't color it in yet, but I was like, oh wait, this is meant to be May. Which, that's kind of been the theme, I think, because I did the same thing for my bullet journal when I was putting that together for this month. I wrote May instead of June, so it's all, what is time, honestly. But yeah, actually, another thing with having this new setup, I am sitting now. I often would stand during my live streams, but this is a different desk. This is the desk with my computer, so I actually have a chair here. So I mean, I might change it up over time, like maybe I'll move the chair and I'll stand depending on how I feel about sitting for such a long duration of time for these live streams, so we'll see. I don't know. I have the option for both. Who's that on the bottom right? Hello, by the way. Hello. This is bottom right is Jackson Wang. He is a singer, and I got to see him in concert. He was amazing. If you guys are familiar with like K-pop concerts, most of the time they have like these light sticks which you can buy, and it's super cool because you can have like it just looks really like amazing in the crowd, all the different lights and stuff. Jackson is part of like a K-pop group called GOT7, and they have a light stick, so I saw some people with those, but he doesn't have a light stick of his own, so I thought it was really smart that he actually gave out these little like finger lights for everyone in the audience, and so that was really cool to see in the audience. So there was still like some like light element in the audience, and it has Magic Man printed there, which is what I have. I'm gonna copy the font for that here. Face cam, heck yeah. Hello, thank you. Knew it was Jackson. Yay, I'm glad. Yeah, when I was sketching this last night, I was really trying to make sure I captured his likeness, and so we'll see. Hopefully it will still look like him when I start coloring, because that's something that happens sometimes with you know, the sketch versus the final. You lose some of the sketch sometimes, or you know, things change, but that's why I'm like doing this other pass with the darker colored pencil here to try and preserve the sketch. Hi Tina, if you don't mind me asking, how many patrons do you have right now? I think it fluctuates a little bit, like, you know, but I think roughly 260, I think, ish. I finally timed this right to be at my desk with my sketchbook while you're streaming art date. Yay! I love it. I love having little art dates with you guys. I only know him from 88 Rising. That's fair. I mean, Jackson's all over the place. I think that he is very charismatic and very talented. And yeah, he put on an amazing show. I saw him in Toronto. For those of you who don't know, I live in Toronto, so I was very happy to be able to catch him while he was here. I'm always so excited when, you know, especially like international artists come to Toronto. Did I do this correctly and have my... Yes. Hello, hello. So, chat room, let me know, what do you have planned today, if it is daytime for you? If it's nighttime, maybe you don't have any more plans for the rest of the day. But for me, it is like noon, and so I have a whole day ahead of me other than this live stream. I am going to be hanging out with my friend. We're gonna get some bubble tea, and then we're gonna get dinner. We usually do takeout. We'll do takeout, and then I think we're gonna watch some anime. I'm very excited because she has not seen any of the new seasons for Demon Slayer, which is the other part of my sketchbook favorites spread here. And yeah, so I'll be like rewatching the episodes because I've already seen most of them, but she hasn't seen them yet, so that'll be fun. Oh my god, Mitsuri! I love how they animated her breathing style. Yeah, oh, she's so cute! Her sword is so cool. It reminds me a lot of Bleach in the way that, like, with Bleach, all of the characters' swords or katana had really unique properties. So I love that, yeah, it's like a whip, basically, which I think is really cool. And yeah, she's super cute. And I drew Jackson first on the spread, and then I drew her next, and, you know, her whole kind of vibe is love. So I thought it was cute to like have her sort of looking like she's like kind of looking down at Jackson, because, you know, same. I love your drawing style and your artwork. Thank you so much. Hello, going to the Spider-Verse movie later. So excited. I'm so jealous. I'm so excited. I didn't realize that it was out already because, you know, like, it's crazy that it's June already. So yeah, I'm very excited for you. I do want to see that. I might try and go at some point soon. My sister told me no more eating out, no more boba, no more fun. No, that's so sad. I mean, saving money is good, so that's fair. I'm trying to do better at saving. Yeah, that's fair. I should take notes. Jackson Wang and Tina's face. It really is a beautiful day. Aw, thank you. Demon Slayer's water animation and rain from the last episode was so beautiful and so cool. Their studio is no joke. Yeah, the animation is so good. It's one of those like things where I'm really glad that it's maintained like this 2D style, but they're like utilizing like 3D elements to just like make it more spatial and stuff. Because I like, what was I watching? I was watching the new season of like the newer season of the Trigun Stampede. I've only watched like a few episodes, but like that one, it's like very computer animation looking. Whereas I'm a little bit of a traditionalist, and I really like the 2D, like the really 2D style. So I like how the Demon Slayer animation is like a mix. I read that they actually don't have powers and the effects on their breathing style aren't technically there, so they're basically just using basic swordsmanship to fight. I have never been the same. I have heard that as well, actually. I remember hearing that it's like kind of like a state of mind, and like the animation, like the elemental animation that we're seeing is, yeah, just like the way that they feel about it. But anyway, I'm glad that we get to see it, so it's all good. Resting now, but I'm gonna draw later while watching your stream this night. Yay, I'm glad. Mitsuri and her Nichirin sword looks like a gymnast ribbon. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that is very cool. I definitely see that. Okay, so we're gonna start coloring because I don't wanna delay too long. So let me pull up, I still have Jackson here. Let me pull up Mitsuri. I had a specific photo that I was working from before. Here it is. Wow, it's so fascinating to like this live stream setup is like so new for me. So I'm like, wow, I'm at my computer. Okay, so as usual, I'm gonna start with the skin first, and she's pretty fair, so I think we'll go with maybe R19. Or maybe I should pull out a couple of colors. R19 and then maybe R22 for the hair. R22 and then the green. We'll see if I can blend the two colors. That'll be hard, but I can try. GY4. Okay. Today, dropped off my first ever sold art print at a shop in town that's going to hang it on their wall. Plans tonight, back in town to a farm-to-table restaurant with homemade pasta. You sound like you had an amazing day and have an amazing day ahead of you. Congratulations on selling your first art print. That is so exciting. And yeah, farm to table restaurant with homemade pasta. That sounds so yummy. Yeah, my friend and I don't know what we're getting for dinner yet, but I am craving carbs for sure. That's just, I don't know what it is. I'm just craving carbs. So I want bread. I want pasta would be on the table if it wasn't so hot. I feel like it's definitely summertime weather here in Toronto. So I feel like pasta might be not what I want in this heat, but carbs for sure. Okay, so the other plan that I have is the Jackson portrait. There's a very clear light source coming from the right side, so I'm gonna do the same with Mitsuri's portrait here so that they kind of match with each other. And I'm going to map out like a strong kind of like rim light like this, I think. And basically I'm gonna map or color in I think I'm just gonna do the whole thing, the whole face, and then we will layer up with other colors afterwards. I feel like this marker might be running low. Makes sense, I use this marker a lot. It's like a really nice color for light skin tones, so I use it a lot, but I will say, I've heard through the grapevine, I say through the grapevine, it's literally from Ohuhu themselves, but Ohuhu is apparently releasing refills, which is really exciting because I definitely am noticing a couple of my markers are running low. Hello everyone, hello. I'm craving for some Vietnamese coffee. Ooh, normally I don't have it, but lately the condensed milk has been taking over my soul. Yes, I love sweetened condensed milk. I love Vietnamese coffee. I am obsessed. Whenever I have the chance, I will do it. I actually have sweetened condensed milk on hand most of the time for that reason. I sometimes use it for other things, it's really good like drizzled on top of waffles or something, but yeah, I'm a big proponent of sweetened condensed milk, especially in coffee. Tina, one of my singles will be available June 26th. It's called Antichrist. I hope you like it. Ooh, congrats. That's exciting. Can't wait to see part 2 of your Japan video. Yay, thank you so much. I am excited to start, I still haven't started editing that video yet, but I'm looking forward to it. It's so much footage to sift through, but it's honestly like so nice to like relive the trip through all the footage and editing it and stuff. So I'm glad that you're excited about it. I originally planned to do, should I zoom you guys in? I feel like maybe I should zoom you in a little bit. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. This is all very new to me, but okay. That seems good, right? Oh, refills would be game-changing for Ohuhu, right? It's by me, of course. Andrew, love you and this community. Thanks so much. Yes, I am very thankful to have such a lovely, chill community here on YouTube and the internet. Very nice. What were we saying? Japan. Oh yeah, so originally I was going to have the Japan part 2 vlog and then the Japan haul, but I think it's actually going to be switched. I think I'm going to be doing the haul and then the Japan vlog part 2, just because of the way I have a couple of sponsorships lined up, and the sponsorships just like lined up better that way. So I hope it doesn't make, like, I figured it like made more sense to have vlog part 2 and then the haul, but I don't think it matters that much. So I'm just like very lightly erasing some of the sketch lines here so that it's not interfering with the markers too much. And we are going to attempt, I mean, the gradient is honestly, it's like pretty subtle on her hair. Like the transition from the green to pink is pretty abrupt anyways. So that's probably what it's gonna look like with my markers here, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, let's try that first. And let's see. This is where brush markers definitely come in handy because you can get those flicking stroke motions. That sounded, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, I think that worked, maybe. The way that it looks wet versus dry is always an interesting thing to watch. Have you watched the new Little Mermaid yet? Or has anyone? I'm sure someone in the chat has seen the new Little Mermaid. I have not though. I love haul videos and it'll work anytime you post probably. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. And they're not gonna be posted that far from each other, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Can you please tell the shade number of the marker used for her skin? It is R19 Barely Beige. Have you heard of the new Netflix movie, The Tourist Guide to Love? It's basically a movie touring Vietnam. It's very corny, but I love the representation. Oh my god, I didn't know that. That sounds fun. Yeah, I've been to Vietnam a couple of times now, and I think that's really cool that they made a movie based there. That's so cool. Have you ever thought of doing a get ready makeup stream? I love your makeup. Oh, thank you so much. I actually did that once on Instagram, like completely spontaneously. Like I literally like put makeup on during a live stream while I was getting ready for something. And yeah, it was like very strange and bizarre, but I've never really considered doing it on YouTube because I don't know. I was like not sure if that would be something that people would actually be interested in, but someone asked me about filming my makeup again on for a video, I think, as well. So, I mean, let me know, guys. I was actually like debating now that I have a face cam. I was like, do I put makeup on? Is this like an excuse to like get all dolled up? But it's so hot and I'm like already sweating, so I just put like eyebrows on basically today. But yes, I'm very flattered that people are interested in my makeup, my makeup application. I've seen Little Mermaid. Singing is gorgeous. Halle Bailey does such a good job. Story is cute. What you'd expect. LOL, best live action so far, in my opinion. That's good. Yeah, when I heard that she was cast for Ariel, I was like, hello, yes, thank God we have a real singer. Because it is a musical. Like, then that's like such a huge part of what's so magical about the Disney, like the original Disney films, is that they are like Broadway musical level singing. And so it's like kind of disappointing when the singing is not very good. So I am glad to see that was that they picked a singer. And I really liked her album that she did with Chloe, Ungodly Hour. So I was like, yes, a singer. Thank God. I remembered that live, lol. I was about to sleep, but then I got the notification, so I thought, just 30 minutes more. Aw. I appreciate it. I always feel bad when, like, the time zones are so wonky for some people. Like, it can be really, really late for some of you. But I definitely think that midday for me is like the ideal time for me to live stream. So thank you for being here. Have you ever heard of the show called Manifest? That sounds vaguely familiar. Is it on Netflix or... Yeah, I don't know. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I'm not sure. I'm really bad at keeping up with TV shows, honestly. Okay, now her eye color. What's interesting is I'm looking at a screenshot here from the series, and it looks like her hair color and her eye color are like slightly different hues of green. Like her hair is like a more yellow green, and then her eyes look like they lean like slightly more blue. I mean, I'm sure no one would really notice if I chose the same green, but maybe just for the sake of it, let's see. Let's try GY1. Let's see. Any webtoons you're currently reading? Oh, yes. I talked about this a little bit in my impromptu live stream. Yeah, I did an impromptu live stream on Wednesday, so like a few days ago, and I was talking about how I'm really excited about the return of the Remarried Empress on Webtoon. It's a webtoon I've been reading for quite a while, and it was like on hiatus or on break in between seasons, so I'm really excited that it's back. And I'm really into Men of the Harem. I think it's the same author, like the same writer, and but different artists. It's like based off of novels or something. But anyway, I'm really enjoying those quite a lot. I'm just waiting for this to dry to see the color, what it looks like. It might be too dark, actually. Let's see. We're gonna try G120, I think. Instead, G120, yes. But yes, I would love to know if any of you are also reading webtoons and what you're reading. Also, hydration reminder, friends. I have my water bottle because it keeps my drinks cold, which is very essential in this hot weather. Like, my forehead is sweating. The woes of having bangs in the summer, guys. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's about people disappearing from a plane and they come back 7 years later. Ooh, wow. That sounds really fascinating. Honestly, shows like that, it's one of those things where I know if I watched it, I would be so invested and intrigued, but to the point where I'm too invested that it's stressful. Like, I'm assuming it's like a drama, right? So it takes me a while to get around to shows like that. For example, I still have not watched The Last of Us, which I know is something that people love, but I know that it would stress me out. Did you enjoy Jimin's new album? I'm still trying to get over Like Crazy. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Jimin really came through with his solo. I mean, they all have, all the BTS members. I've been really enjoying all of the solos, and I'm excited to see what V and Jungkook do. I'm very sad that Suga or August D did not come to Canada for any of his concert dates. I really would have loved to seen him. But I get it. It was a smaller tour list. Let's do this lip color. Let's do R21. I gotta admit though, I mean, like, again, I love all the solo projects so far, but I think if I had to pick a favorite, I think J-Hope's album was the one that I've listened to the most so far. I don't know what it is. It's just like, yeah, I really was really into it. Slowly reading both Lore Olympus and Unholy Blood. Oh my god! Oh, I loved Unholy Blood. I'm so sad that it's done. I was obsessed. Lore Olympus actually was the first webtoon that I read, and I was like, I binge read a good chunk of it for a while, and then I don't know, I just sort of fell off. Never say never though. Maybe I'll pick it back up again. I'm reading a webtoon called Daybreak. It's a wholesome romance story. It's so cute and soft. Aww. You know what? I do like wholesome and cute. Hold on. I need to... This is a notebook that my friend Kyung gave me and illustrated for me ages ago. It's so funny. She gave this to me like over 10 years ago when I had bangs, and then I didn't have bangs for a long time, and now I have bangs again. So I just love the full circle moment. But oh yes, I've been meaning to, originally I had started putting your recommendations down in my bullet journal. But now I'm wondering if I should put it somewhere else. No, it's okay. I already started, so let's just do it here. Right, look, I'm Webtoons, Daybreak. I'm reading, oh wait, I love your art so much. Thank you for being so inspiring. Aw, thank you for being here. Where are you reading the webtoon Gabby? Where are you reading? Gabby? Or are you reading the webtoon Gabby? Is that what we're asking? I've never heard of Gabby before. I will write it down though. Unholy Blood Peak Supernatural Webtoon. It's so good, right? Ugh, the art style? Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Actually, in my ugly sketchbook, or not ugly sketchbook, my like practice sketchbook, I did a couple of like figure studies, like from Unholy Blood. I was just like using it as reference. Do I have it? So let me see here. I was using, yeah, because the figures are just so satisfying and like they're really like fluid, and I really liked how this pose turned out. These are mostly of the main lead character and one of the other vampires who was like a magician or like had card tricks. It's been so long since I've read the series, so I don't remember anyone's names, but yeah. Untae, yes, that's his name. Obsessed. Okay, sorry, progress is so slow. Having fun chatting with you guys. I binge Lore Olympus and wait every week for the new one to come out. I think binging a bunch again would totally work for you, Tina. I like where they're going with the story. Okay, yes. Yeah, maybe that's how I need to do it, because it's so painstaking to read chapter by chapter, like each week. I'm also reading Lost in Translation, which is about idols. Oh, interesting. Have you read the Pure Love Operation webtoon? I haven't. I'm so behind, guys. Lost. Oh my gosh. Lost in Translation. I haven't read that one, but every time I hear that, it makes me think of the movie. Yeah, that movie made me so mad. Okay, what does her sword colors look like? Let's see. The blade is half pink, half black, and then what does the hilt look like? Yes, blue. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, let's... For all of my fellow Demon Slayer fans, so I want to do some more Demon Slayer fan art because convention season is upon us soon, and I have not drawn any of the Hashira yet in terms of like prints. So I'd love to hear who's your favorite Hashira. Who should I draw first? I bet animating Mitsuri's sword in fights takes a lot of money. Yeah, it's so fluid, right? Yeah, so cool though. I wonder if because they have the manga to go from right first, and I'm sure there's probably instances where like they're looking through the manga or storyboards and they're like, oh, dang it. This is gonna be so difficult to animate. Gyu, oh, I love Gyu. Hello. I actually have an illustration of Gyu in this sketchbook. Where is he? Gyu is one of my faves. I mean, they're kind of all my faves. I love... Oh, here he is. Hold on. Gyu. Well, we got Tanjiro, Gyu, and Nezuko. This was like over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. It actually is a live stream that's on my channel still, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Gyu. Tengen is my fave. Tengen flashy. Rengoku. Imagine if they animate Gyome's weapon. Imagine the budget. I love Shinobu or Senami. I mean, see, isn't that so funny? It's like they're all great. Every time you list, I'm like, oh yeah, Gyu. Oh my god, Tengen. Oh, Rengoku, my heart. My heart! Okay, I was gonna try and keep my hair down for this stream, but it is way too hot, guys. We cannot do it. Summer has arrived. All right. Did you just reread Kimetsu no Yaiba? Sorry I'm late. No, it's all good. I actually have never read the manga. I have been enjoying the newest season of the show. So that's why I drew Mitsuri, because she's like one of the main characters for this arc, the Swordsmith arc. And yeah, so I've been enjoying that. I haven't seen the most recent episode, but I've watched most of it so far. That's out currently. And I'm loving it. It's so good. But yes, I'm thinking, girl, save your tears and just wait years for the animation. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with Jujutsu Kaisen. I'd like read pretty far ahead in the Jujutsu Kaisen manga, and then I had like heard a bunch of spoilers about some very dramatic things, and I was like, I cannot handle that. I will wait now for the rest. So let's do, I need a color for the, like the shadow in the whites of her eyes. I usually go for like a purpley gray. So I think we're going to do maybe V230. This is the benefit of a live stream when I'm working on illustrations, because you can actually hear me list what colors I'm using. Because when I'm doing, when I'm just like coloring by myself and I'm like filming for a YouTube video or just like working on something on my own, half the time I don't usually remember what colors I used. So this is a great way for you guys to know exactly what colors I use, because it's hard to keep track unless I'm just, when I'm not paying attention to it. The manga creates a lot of emotion I didn't know I can express. That's a sign of good storytelling, though. I love how her sword is framing her. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I felt like a freaking genius. I like already wanted her to be in like a heart frame, because her whole like concept is love. And then when I realized her sword is flexible, I was like, oh my god, this is so perfect. Oh my god, it's scorchingly hot in Vietnam too. I'm so relatable to the wanting to look the weather doesn't, right? I'm like, I thought, okay, I'm live streaming, people are gonna see me, let's have my hair down to look nice, but it's too hot, and I already feel so much better having my hair up. Are you a fashion over comfort person or the other way around? Honestly, I do oftentimes commit to the fashion, but to a degree. Like I don't wear heels that often anymore because of that. So there's definitely a balance to strike, but I'm definitely known to love like a good belt moment, or, you know, sometimes I'll like try to keep a jacket on when it's still a little bit too warm because it like looks better for the fit. But there's a balance. Like I don't wear heels anymore for the most part because they're so uncomfortable. Your Mitsuri drawing kind of looks like you. Maybe you should try to cosplay her. Oh my god, I'm extremely flattered. Thank you so much. I think that like artists, we subconsciously draw ourselves a little bit in our illustrations because we're so familiar with our own face. But I'm very flattered, thank you. I have considered cosplaying as what's her name from Chainsaw Man because I have like a long peachy wig. And like, it's kind of simple. It's just like a suit basically that she wears. I think that'd be like a pretty straightforward, because like this Mitsuri's wig would be, you'd have to like custom, or not custom, you'd have to get something like really specific for that. But she does have a really fun design. And when you get to like long wigs like that, having it braided actually would be a lot easier. Makima, yes, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to find a different pink for the sword just to like mix it up. Let's try R10. Where is it? R10 here. I really wish we had actually spring here in Germany, but it feels like we jumped right from winter to summer. Honestly, I feel you. Toronto, we have like 2 weeks of spring, I swear. So I feel you on that. It's such a short window. And it's so sad because it's like the most beautiful weather, but it's so fleeting. Okay. There we go. Cool. Power has peach hair. Oh yeah, Makima's is more pink and Power's is peachier. Yes, this is true. They're like quite close, and honestly my wig, I think it kind of sits somewhere in the middle. I will say I like Power more than Makima, so maybe I would do a Power. Oh, Makima has red hair. Oh, it's like a corally red, right? Honestly, I think the wig that I have is like a pastel, like peachy pink. So maybe Power would be closer to what the hair looks like. Anyway, I mean, I like Power more anyways. And I think the little devil horns would be so cute. So maybe Power would be the better option for me. But yes, those are the characters I was thinking of. Oh my gosh, you got the little face cam. I do. Hello. Same, love putting a look together, but I have to be comfortable or else I'll be miserable. Yes, exactly. That's key, because you don't want to be so uncomfortable to the point where you're, yeah, like not in a good mood, because that's just like, what's the point, right? But yes, I feel you, I feel you. Same, I draw a lot of androgynous people that I want to look like. Then when someone would look in my sketchbook and say that my character looks like me, I just got the greatest gender euphoria. Aw, I love that. That's amazing. Honestly, I love the androgynous look, but I'm too busty to be able to pull off a lot of things that I would like to if I were to do it. Like a crisp like button-up blouse with like it like tucked into jeans or something. I don't know. And like a blazer. I'm too busty to make it look the way that I want it to. Does that make sense? Like think Haruna from Sailor Moon. Sailor Uranus. Like, so good. Have you seen the new Witcher trailer? Anya Yennefer is mommy. I haven't seen the new trailer. I didn't know it was out. I'm like, this is the final season with Henry Cavill, right? So I will watch it for sure. Because I'm very sad that he is no longer going to be Geralt after this. All right, so, oh, I'm glad I have this reference photo up because I almost colored the wrong thing. Okay, so this part is a gold, and then the hilt is like a blue. Dang, she's got a lot of colors going on. This is really interesting because, like, to me, in my brain, like, if I was designing this character, I would just automatically make the hilt green because she's got green. But it's interesting that they went with blue. Season 3 will be out in July. Ooh, okay. Good to know. What is everything on your monthly spread? Yeah, so the first thing that I'm working on here, this is a portrait of a character named Mitsuri. She is from the anime Demon Slayer, and I've been enjoying the new season, the Swordsmith arc. This little character over here, this is Chimi, which is a pt1 character in collaboration with the K-pop group BTS. And I have a little Chimi purse that I have, and this is to represent, I went to a K-pop dance party earlier in the month, and it was so fun. So I didn't really know how to represent that, and so I did wear this little Chimi purse to the dance party. So, and I'm gonna have like music notes around it, so that's how I'm gonna represent that. Down here, this is, it's hard to see because it's like a blob right now, but this is to represent my trip to New York. This is gonna be a New York bagel that I had because, of course, gotta have a New York bagel. And then this is gonna be the ube ice cream that I had from the Chinatown Ice Cream Factory, I think is what it's called. So good. And then this is Jackson Wang. I went to see him in concert. He was amazing. So yeah, that's my monthly favorites spread that we're working on. Hi Tina, I see your lovely face. Aw, hello, thank you. Any K-pop recommendations for songs you've been loving recently? Ooh, good question. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna drink some water. Everyone have your beverage. So K-pop recommendations. What have I been listening to recently? I really like Bite Me by Enhypen. I never really, if I confirmed how to say that. So fun. The new song by LE SSERAFIM, Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's Wife, I think is the title. So fun. I want to learn that dance. That boom, ba-doom, boom, boom. So fun. Obviously, oh, sorry guys, I just accidentally tapped my, my adjustable desk. Obviously the entire FML album by 17, had that on repeat when that dropped. I tried to learn Sonongong, the choreo. I'm gonna keep trying, but it's very hard. Very, very hard. I'm not super familiar with all the GOT7 boys, but Bam Bam released a song called Sour and Sweet. I really like that, actually. Really enjoyed that. BG4. This might be what I want. Yes, yeah. I am more comfortable drawing humans and people. I'm not opposed to drawing animals. It's just like people and portraits are my comfort zone. I do want to incorporate animals more into my work. It's just like, just hasn't quite happened lately, but we'll get there. One of these days. Oh, you like ube ice cream? I love ube ice cream. I like ube a lot in general. Okay. Yes, 17 is love. 17 is life. Oh, obsessed. Hi, made it to stream today. I couldn't make it yesterday. I was busy with homework. Are you working on May favorites? I am working on the May favorites. Yes, I'm glad you were able to make it. Hiya, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you guys doing? Your artwork always inspires me and sparks my artsy instincts, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Aw, thank you so much. Sweats and furry. Okay, honestly though, when I think about my early childhood crushes, the fox Robin Hood, like the Disney's Robin Hood, the fox, I was obsessed with him. Obsessed. And I'm not the only one. I've heard many other people say that. Oh, and Kovu from The Lion King 2. I know that's a big one for people. My friend and I have been really wanting to do, so for those of you who've been with my channel for a while, you'll know that my friend Elise and I, we've done a couple videos on my channel where we draw like animated characters from memory. We did a Disney version and then we did a Ghibli version, and for like years we've been talking about doing a like childhood crushes video of like drawing people from memory, drawing our childhood crushes from memory. And so I really want to try and get around to doing that because those videos are so fun to do. And yeah, so Robin Hood from Disney, that was one of my childhood crushes. Oh, I forgot to say, but I made a May memory zine from an A4 piece of paper yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it was subconsciously influenced by you. Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh, thank you, I'm glad. You should make ube halaya. It's like a jam, and you could literally put it on every pastry. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Yes, that was my gateway furry crush. I'm currently working on digital drawing while watching your stream. Oh, yay, love that. What's your digital drawing of? Let us know in the chat. Fox from Robin Hood and Peter Pan, oh my lord. Yeah, Peter Pan's a big one for people. Peter Pan was not a childhood crush for me for some reason. I think I didn't like his eyebrows. And then Crystal from Star Fox Adventures. I'm not familiar with that one. The character you're drawing, is she from an anime? Yes, she is Mitsuri from Demon Slayer. Oh my god, I would love a childhood crushes video. Yes, bring back Elise. Sorry if I got that spelling wrong. Oh no, it's okay. You're almost right. It's a Y instead of an I, but either way, I know what you mean. Yes, she is so fun. I love her. I'm actually hanging out with her tonight. We're gonna watch probably some anime and some K-pop, of course. The new Stray Kids music video dropped, so she hasn't seen that yet, I don't think. S-Class, so we'll have to watch that. Sorry, I'm chatting and not drawing. Oh my god, a face cam, yes! We finally figured it out, and so far I think it's working. I'm very happy. I was so worried that there was going to be like a million technical difficulties. I was actually like so nervous going into the stream today, but I think we're good. I loved the live action of Peter Pan. He was a childhood crush of mine. Oh yeah, the live action Peter Pan. That was a big childhood crush for people. Found the perfect thing to draw with. Thank you. Yay, I'm glad. Really love the new Stray Kids album. So fun. I've only listened to it a couple times through, but I'm really excited for the music video for Top Line with, because the teaser. Love it. Okay. I need to stay on task. I'm getting so distracted by the chat. Okay. So I'm going to use this light pink, I think, for some of the kind of shading on her skin. And then we'll use some colored pencils for some other elements. Because yeah, I want to keep her skin very soft, very cute. And usually with colored pencils, I'll usually add in some like purples and stuff to the shadowy areas, so I'm sure I'll do that. Okay. I personally enjoy cartoon animals the most at the moment, but I have drawn humans and monsters in the past just fine. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's good to figure out like what you prefer and just like, you know, art should be fun. So I'm just stretching out my arm. It's kind of cramped. Yes, bom diggy bom bom bom. So fun. Are you using Art X markers? No, I'm using Ohuhu actually. Oops, sorry. I still haven't listened to Stray Kids, but I'm going to. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. It's pretty hype. It's really hyped music, so just be prepared. I'm trying to be an illustrator. How do you decide what is sticker worthy and what works would look good as a print? Good question. Oftentimes, like when I'm working on something, sometimes I'll go into it with the intention of it being a sticker. I think with stickers, the thing to keep in mind is the scale. Whoa, that just popped off. So like, realize that most of the time the sticker is going to be a lot smaller than the original illustration that you've worked on. So clarity is really important to keep in mind when it comes to sticker designs. And then with prints, yeah, I don't know. I guess it kind of in a slightly more opposite mindset is that with prints, you have the option to make them bigger. So illustrations that are a little bit more involved or have more detail will be better seen in a print than they would be in a sticker. I do want to give her a background color, but I think I'm gonna wait until I finish or like start going through the other illustrations, and I'll pick the background based off of what else is going on in the illustration to help tie it all together. And then her sword, it's like half pink, half black basically, but I haven't decided yet if I want to include black in this spread yet. So I think I'm gonna do like a dark purple in place of that for now. So let's go with, oh, I like this. Maybe, there isn't really like a lot of mid-tone purples. They're like either really dark or like really light. Maybe I'll use this P3 and then I'll use color pencils to like darken it a little bit more. Or P4? Oh, P4 actually might be what I want. We'll swatch them and see. Do you have a Stray Kids bias? Oh, I'm always back and forth between Bangchan and Han as my ultimate bias. It's probably Bangchan and then maybe Han is like the bias wrecker. But I love all the boys. I really do. Changbin has been like really extremely endearing to me recently as well. So I mean, I love all the boys though. For all of my Stray Kids stays in the chat, I'd love to know who your bias is. Can't everyone relate to only drawing girls? I mean, I kind of think I actually do draw more guys lately. Or not more, but like it's kind of more evened out. There was like an era where I only drew girls, but I feel like I'm pretty well, like, it's probably 60% girls, 40% guys, I think, ish. Maybe 70-30, I don't know. I'm working on a portfolio for art. Any suggestions for a good example of artwork? I guess it depends on what the portfolio is for. Is the portfolio for, are you trying to like get into a university or a college? Are you applying for jobs? Because what you include in the portfolio should reflect what it's the intentions of it. So if it's for school, like if you're trying to get into university or whatever, or college, usually like they'll have certain requirements that they need. And then if it's for jobs, definitely include work that you want to make, that you're interested in. For me, stickers work more if you focus on shape and color as opposed to details, whereas prints can just be anything. Yes, exactly. That's a really good way of like simplifying it. Like good rule of thumb, I should say. I'm so good at drawing girls, but ask me to draw a boy and I've forgotten how to draw. I mean, everyone's got their comfort zones and that's totally fine. For those of you who are struggling to draw male faces though, I have a video it's kind of old now, but it's still relevant, I think. I did a video where I give my tips and tricks. Well, maybe not tricks. Tricks is not the right word. I provide advice on how I approach drawing male portraits using colored pencils. Lino! Our evil little bunny. Which anime is your all-time favorite? Oh, probably Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's one of my favorites. It's always like the one that I often recommend to people who are like new to anime. It's so good, and I've rewatched it many times. I feel like that's a sign of a big favorite for me, is if it's got really good rewatchability. Binny/Lino bias line. Aw, cute. I draw way more guys than girls. Oh, there we go. See? Felix. Oi, Felix. Come here, bruh. Bang-chan and Hyunjin are my biases. Oh, Hyunjin. Hyunjin's, his, what's it called? Artist of the Month performance. So good. Hyunjin is someone who, like, he was born to perform. He's, like, so charismatic. I want to apply for art jobs. Yes, okay. So if that's the case, then I would say, like, focus on, like, what kind of work are you interested in, but also pay attention to, like, you know, which places you're applying to. And also, I think it's also good to have variety, too, though, because you want to be able to show that you're flexible as well. Stretching out my arm again. This angle is like kind of, I don't know. I need to figure out a different angle maybe for my arm. Oh, okay, let's drink some water. I counted one time and I draw 50% women, 40% men, and 10% non-binary, and that makes me happy. Oh, amazing. Oh, also happy Pride, everyone. Long hair is kind of a weakness for me. Oh, okay. I really love drawing long hair. Even though I find hair to be challenging, to be honest. But I love drawing it, actually. Okay, what do I normally do? Do I normally go with colored pencils next, or do I move around the page? I'm trying to remember. Honestly, I'm kind of in the marker mode, so I'm gonna move on to Jimmy here, and then come back to the colored pencil stuff. What are some art supplies that you recommend? Ooh, it's kind kind of hard to recommend just because I use so many different art supplies. I should have a link in the description of this live stream of my favorite art supply video. So that will be like a good like overall, because I use like paints, I use markers, I use a lot of stuff. So yeah. Which markers do you prefer, Ohuhu or Copic? I have Copic and ArtX. I actually don't have a ton of experience with Copic. I only have like a handful of them. I'm not super, like, the way that I describe how I use markers most of the time is kind of like in a paint by numbers mode. So I find that most markers work just fine for me. I can understand that for someone who has like a much more like blended or rendered approach to using markers, they might notice a difference with different brands, with like the way that they blend with each other or the way that the nib, the flex on it and stuff. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if I have a preference. I use Ohuhu the most because I own a lot of them and they like I work with them a lot and I just really like working with them and them as a brand and stuff. So yeah, if I had to pick a favorite, I might go with Ohuhu just purely out of bias. Where did my marker go? Yes, this one. FMA is such a well-rounded, amazing anime, from characters to story to animation. It got it all, and my fave too. Yes, it's so well-rounded. I have a thing about trying to find the right purple. It's so hard, especially in markers. Fluorescent Copic works for a lot. Not fluorescent looking till you get the black light out, not too dark or light. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I do love fluorescence. The video of Lino blowing the party whistle and saying, "Surprise!" should break the internet. So cute. Or when he goes, "Show, show, show." Do you have a Discord server? I don't yet. I've been talking about doing a Discord server, but I'm not there yet. I'm not super like well versed in Discord, so it will take a while for me to figure it out. But yeah, it is something on the back of my brain. I'm sad that they're not doing the Artist of the Month thingies anymore. They're not? Why not? I loved those. The one with Woo Young from ATEEZ was also really good. I loved those. What the heck? I was like waiting for Hoshi to be on there, basically. Beautiful. I left for a while. Glad to be back. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you back. Have you heard of NCT? They're my alt group. I have heard of NCT, yes. I'm not like super familiar with NCT as much. There's so many members and there's so many different variants, right? Like, are you a NCT Dream? Are you a NCT 127? But I do like their like kind of big songs, like, you know, two baddies, one Porsche. So fun. Yeah, like, my thought is that if I can prove I could do multiple mediums, that someone will not harm me. I'm thinking about doing tattoos. Oh, very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, tattoos is definitely something where you want, like, a variety of styles, I think, because you're going to be, you know, dealing with so many different types of clients who want different things. Happy Pride! Yay! The drawing I'm doing is of canonically bi characters for Pride Month. Yay, I love that. I recommend having a wide watercolor brush specifically for brushing away eraser bits. It lessens smudging significantly. I don't use it for anything else. Discord has a learning curve for show. Yeah, I'm worried. Like, it took me so long just to do this, like OBS webcam setup. So it'll take me a while to get to Discord. But yeah, I used to have like a dusting brush for that reason. But I almost exclusively use a kneadable eraser now, so I pretty much never have eraser shavings because I hate dealing with eraser shavings. I'm pro kneadable eraser. Another thing that I've seen, if you're someone who deals with eraser shavings, is like those little like desk vacuums. I think that would be really helpful. Again, I don't actually need one, but those seem very helpful. Okay, I want to do like little music notes around him, but I'm gonna move on because I think that I'm gonna just incorporate colors from whatever else is going on in here for that. I'm gonna move my keyboard out of the way. And now we're gonna draw some food. Move my camera. Here. What is the second character you're coloring? So this was Chimi. This is a little purse that I own. It's a BTS character basically, and this was to represent. I went to a K-pop dance party last month, and it was very fun. And I didn't really know how to represent that, so I just drew that because it's K-pop related, and I wore it when I was when I went to the party. How did you hear Heartstopper 2 is coming out on August 2nd? Oh my god, I'm so excited for Heartstopper. I love that show so much. Okay, so at the bottom here, we are drawing some food. I am going to pull up some... Also, this is my current phone my phone wallpaper for my fellow Carrots 17 fans. But I can use my phone as a reference now, which is exciting, because I used to film these live streams with my phone, so. But I need to pull up the photo of the bagel that I ate, because that is part of my... It's true. Y'all, it was so good. This is the bagel. The glorious bagel. I'm gonna take some artistic liberties here. I think I'll just make the basket or the paper on it colors that relate to the rest of the page, but that's the vibe. If you can handle OBS, I'm sure you can handle Discord. I'll get there, thank you. Thank you though. I appreciate the encouragement. I'd like to make some art for Pride 2 eventually, but have to finish the current stuff first. It's unfortunately taking me a long time since new to gouache. Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Once you go kneadable eraser, you never go back. Seriously, I haven't. I love my kneadable eraser. So I already had like the kind of the skeleton of the sketch done, but now I'm just kind of adding in a more solid... Food is so hard to draw for me. I don't know what it is. So this bagel it was cream cheese, tomato, bean sprouts, cucumber, and avocado. It was on an everything bagel. I dream of this bagel. It was so good. For anyone who lives in New York or who's going to New York, this was in Brooklyn that I got it at. The cafe was called Above Ground. Highly recommend if you're ever in Brooklyn. The guy working there was super nice. The food was so, like this bagel was incredible. I got a Vietnamese coffee, an iced Vietnamese coffee. It was delicious. My friend got a matcha latte, which you can see in the background of this photo. And yeah, for those of you who are can't do cream cheese, they also had tofu cream cheese that my friends got. And I do believe that they enjoyed the tofu cream cheese, so, you know. Because they're lactose intolerant. So cream cheese is very deadly for them. What the heck? My camera died. What? Okay. I didn't know this was gonna happen. Alright. I have to change the battery. Sorry, guys. At least now I have a face cam so you can see what's going on. And it's not just like a black screen. Okay, pause. Sorry, guys. Maybe I should... Hold on. Maybe this is when I go to take a bathroom break as well. Bathroom break. Sorry, guys. Okay. Did I fix it? Ugh. No. That's not good. I should have known that things were going too smoothly. Yeah, I replaced the battery. I wonder why. Just when you thought technology finally worked in your favor. I know, right? Like, I was under the impression that when the camera was plugged into the computer, it wasn't going to, when your sound went to the other cam, when it went out, when you thought you fixed it, this better sound came back, so something is fixed. Right, so the microphone attached to my camera, like this camera is working, but the camera itself is still frozen. That is so bizarre. I wonder why. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and try the camera. So the audio will go back to my webcam audio, I think. Okay, we're resetting, maybe. It's still the same. I don't want to like end the stream and then start again, but I don't know. I think we might have to. It's the only thing I can think of. You will need a dummy battery for your camera to stay on while streaming. Oh. Okay. Shoot. It plugs into the wall, and make sure to get one specific to your camera model. Oh. Okay. We'll all get back on. Okay, thanks guys. All right, so unfortunately, I don't know how to fix this camera situation, but I think I should be able to just end this stream and then I'll just start a new one. So we'll be back in like 30 seconds. I apologize for the hiccup, but this is, you know, we're all learning. Okay, so I'll be back and hopefully you can all join me. So I'll be right back. We're gonna end the stream and then we'll start a new one because I don't know what's going on with this camera. Okay, BRB.